We got Charles Oliveira versus Armand Tsarukyan. Armand Tsarukyan, by all measures, to be the next big thing at lightweight. Is very well rounded. He's got a very measured striking approach. He's got great grappling, which is really his bread and butter. And in a way, in that realm that I just described, kind of really reminds me of Ilya Taporia in a sense, because he's that guy who we've been seeing come up through the ranks, and we've seen him, pass every test that he's been given. Obviously, against Makhachev, he lost the decision, but he took Makhachev to decision, and it was a
In his
very
first
close
fight
fight.
in the UFC.
Yeah, his debut. He was like 22 years old in that fight.
21.
So I think, yeah, exactly, yeah, even better. And I think a lot of people want to see that rematch. I think it's the most interesting fight for Islam right now, and he has to get through the massive hurdle that is Charles Oliveira in order to get to there. Now, on both sides, I can see where these guys can win because Arman Tsarukyan has great wrestling, great grappling. He's not going to be afraid of Charles Oliveira's ground game. He wasn't afraid of Islam Makhachev, so he's not going to be afraid of Charles Oliveira. On the feet, Oliveira certainly has the power advantage, and we've seen Tsarukyan get hurt before. Against Joaquim Silva, he got hurt. Even against Gamrot, he got stunned a couple times with big overhand lefts. And Oliveira is a very heavy hitter. So I think Oliveira is going to have some success on the feet in this matchup. And I think Tsarukyan's going to be smart to go to the ground here. I'm really not sure who to pick, but in a fight that's so closely contended and a fight that I can see going either way, I am going to side with the underdog here. I'm going to take Charles Oliveira. I think he catches him with a big punch and stops the hype train of Arman Tsarukyan. And although I think Arman has a better chance of dethroning Islam Makhachev, I think this is a tough matchup for him, and I'm going to go with Charles Oliveira. What do you think, Bloodsport?
Nice, nice. For me, I hate that fight in a way because I'm a big Armand fan. Like, really, I like him a lot, and I'm a ginormous Charles fan. Like, I do not. I want to see Armand win the title, but I do not want to see Charles losing ever again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough. I don't want to see any one of those lose. I would just like for them to have a no contest and both fight for the title or whatever. But I said it since Armand did his debut. When Armand fought Islam Makhachev in his debut, I said, this guy is going to be a champion one day, 100%. 21 years old, gave Islam a run for his money. Has never lost a fight in the UFC, in my opinion. I mean, against Islam, yeah, okay, it was a close fight though. And it was his debut. I think it was even short notice and whatever. So, like, I don't count that fight. Against Mateusz Gamrot, I mean, come on, he won that fight 100%.
Yeah, I thought he won that fight too.
He did not lose that fight. I agree with your take. He got hurt against Joaquim Silva, but Joaquim Silva was also a late replacement. He didn't prepare for him, blah, blah, blah. Arman is as well-rounded as it gets. Like, he doesn't really have a weakness. Other than maybe striking defense a little bit, but that's much more of a problem for Charles Oliveira because Charles Oliveira gets hurt in every single fight. The only fight that didn't get rocked and knocked down was against Benil. But otherwise, he always gets knocked down. And the problem for Charles is Gaethje, Poirier, they did not follow him down. Chandler kind of did.
He got submitted for it, yeah.
No, Chandler got knocked out by.
Oh, he did get knocked out. Yeah,
in
good
the second
point,
round. But he nearly got submitted.
He had the back
in the RNC, but Chandler has. Well, he has a neck. He got choked up by Poirier. But anyway, like Charles Oliveira's problem is he gets knocked down in nearly every fight. And Arman Tsarukyan will not wait when you are knocked down. Because I always said it. Like, even after the Islam fight. Islam would never pass Charles' guard like that and get him an arm triangle if Charles is not rocked. But if you're rocked, you are not completely conscious. You're not laying there having your full cognitive possibilities, or whatever you want to call that. You are hurt. You are dizzy. You see 3 Islams, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why Islam was able to submit him like that. And that's the whole thing. If you knock Charles down, you have to follow him down because he will not have as good of a ground game like if he would be completely free in his brain, healthy and not rocked. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I really believe Arman has the potential to beat Charles Oliveira. It hurts me to do that, but I pick Arman Tsarukyan. I pick him by decision, though, just because I don't want to see Charles getting knocked out. But
Yeah.
I think Armand Tsarukyan has the potential to finish him, but I say Armand Tsarukyan just wins a smart fight and by decision. But could go any way, go either way, and
Yeah.
I just hope that they both make it out healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, this is a fight I've gone back and forth on because my
Mm.
initial reaction was, like you said, like Tsarukyan, if he hits you, like Oliveira gets hit every fight. If he gets hit, he gets dropped. If Tsarukyan drops him, he's not going to be afraid of the ground game. He's going to jump right on him. And
Yeah.
Oliveira's been submitted before. You know, he's been finished on the ground before. He got obviously he got
Felder,
submitted.
Anthony Pettis.
Yeah, Felder, Pettis. You know, Frankie Edgar had great success against him on the ground. I think he's going to find a spot at some point and drop Tsarukyan and put him in Queer Street. Maybe he'll get the finish, maybe not, but he probably will. I'm going to go with Oliveira.
We shall see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.